We talk about parenting all wrong. We try to label ourselves. I am an angry parent. I am a strict parent. I am a lenient parent. I am an anxious parent. We think it is who we are. However, parenting styles don't represent who we actually are. In fact, we don't have a single parenting style. Styles just represent different brain states. And once we understand this, we overcome guilt, we become open for change, and start managing brain states, which becomes our superpower. In this video, we stop putting ourselves into personalities and start managing our brain states to become parents we actually want to be. Welcome to CurioMinds. I am Girish and I am a curious parent as you are. Here we combine modern neuroscience, psychology, and ancient wisdom to become real thinking parents. Since the last 50 years, psychology has categorized parenting into four buckets: the authoritative parent, the permissive parent, the authoritarian parent, and the neglectful parent. Let's simplify this for us. Instead of looking at these as labels, let's look at what patterns they exhibit. So, mainly what we see is there is this controlling parent, there is this permissive parent, then there is this neglectful parent, and lastly, we have the safety parent. These are definitely not identities. However, they are patterns. These are nervous patterns that we show up, or the patterns of our behavior, parental behavior that shows up, especially under stress. And every parenting pattern that we just discussed sends a very clear chemical message to our child. And this is not just in theory, but actually biologically. The two chemicals matters the most: oxytocin and cortisol. Oxytocin is the brain's safety and growth chemical. In right proportions, this makes the child feel connected and safe to explore the world. Cortisol is the challenge and control chemical. In right proportion, it helps the child to push his limits, to understand the limits, at the same time be focused, especially when things are not that easy. Both these chemicals are of utmost importance in the right proportion, and the balance is the most critical fact. Neither of two are good or bad. In excess, everything is bad, but in right proportions, they prosper and foster growth. So now let's look as to how the different patterns of parenting that we just saw and these chemicals are linked to each other. Let's start our conversation with the controlling parent. This is a pattern or state which appears in our lives when we are stressed and we are trying to control our children. In this environment, the child's brain is already pressured. It is not feeling safe. So there is very little sense of safety in the child. So the child learns a very simple thing: if I obey, I am safe. These children appear very well behaved. They listen to their elders, they are quiet. But here's the part that many of us miss. Just because the child is quiet does not mean that his brain is calm. Also, just because he is following the rules does not mean he is regulated. We should not mess up these two. Compliance can look like regulation, but it's not the same thing. The problem with this controlling or authoritarian environment is that the child's brain in such situations is bathed with cortisol. Cortisol, though necessary, in excess amount creates problems because the child shifts from learning mode to survival mode. And this isn't very good for his development. Now let's talk about the pleasing parent. This pattern is very interesting because it is driven by love and good intention. We want our children to be happy. We want to avoid conflicts. But because there are no clear rules and boundaries, the brain of the child is confused. It doesn't have a very clear direction, and any uncertainty also creates stress. So, if controlling homes create high cortisol due to stress, pleasing homes create inconsistent cortisol, and which is also another form of stress. It sounds very counterintuitive, but this is a fact that even in permissive environments, you see bursts of cortisol and they are inconsistent. And this is due to stress that is generated due to inconsistency or lack of stress. Now we move on to the absent parent. This is the most misunderstood pattern. The absence is not because of lack of care, but it is because of the parent is overwhelmed, is very short of time, very exhausted. So, in this neglectful environment, the child doesn't get a continuous emotional connection. So, what happens? The brain of the child adapts and it becomes disconnected. Due to this disconnected brain, most of the time, the oxytocin and the cortisol levels are very low and they are not good enough to spark any growth. In this neglecting environment, it is not that the child doesn't need closeness. However, because the closeness was very scarce or unpredictable, it gets disconnected and it starts sending a very clear message. I am all alone. I'll handle things all by myself. Now we get into the most important part, which is the secure parent. This pattern is something that everyone should aspire to, even according to the 50-year-old psychology. This is called the authoritative parent. The secure parents are not always perfect, and also they also lose their calm. However, what they are able to manage is balance these two things. On one side, they're able to convince their child that they are safe, and on the other side, they are able to tell their children, you can handle it, go for it. In chemical terms, this is the balance that we have between oxytocin and cortisol levels. So they try to create it. So the Holy Grail is about creating this balance in the environment around. Also, there is one more very key understanding that we should have. That this balance is very different for different children at different ages and at different situations. The smart parenting lies in understanding what kind of trigger is required for your child in this current moment. Because challenge without safety feels like a threat, and safety without challenge leads to stagnation. So we need both and in the right balance. If there is one takeaway we can take from this video is to have challenge and safety together in the right balance. So if you have been following us from the Polgar experiment or the Suzuki method, links of these videos in the description. There is one common thread. The talent did not appear magically, but the environment made it possible. And in parenting, you are the environment. It is we as parents who are responsible for the design of that. In today's video, what we saw about parenting styles are not attributes, but they are states. And these states can be modified, not by guilt, but by awareness and design.